Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? It is really windy and rainy out. We broke a record yesterday with the high and stuff like that. Like it was the record originally like 66 or something like that. I think we almost hit 70. It broke a record. I'm here to do a video about Sriracha sauce. Talking about my history with Sriracha sauce. A review a short film about Sriracha sauce I saw on Amazon Prime, and then finally take a swig of Trader Joe's version of Sriracha sauce. Now, with Sriracha sauce, people ask me what my favorite type of hot sauce is. And I always say Frank's Red Hot, because I grew up with that. However, Sriracha sauce would be in second place, and so much so that they're interchangeable. I mean, I could say that one too. Or even Trappy's hot sauce, which had memories because it was a staple hot sauce that they had to chow hall when I was in the Army the all 4 years. Because in basic, I mean, from AIT on, we had salt and pepper shaker. You had Mrs. Dash, and you had the Trappy's hot sauce. In basic chicken, you did not have a salt and pepper shaker. All you had to season your food was Mrs. Dash and the Trappy's hot sauce. And usually it had like a bowl on it. They all had the same photo. And I remember Surefine used to sell the one exactly with a bull on it, which I thought was cool. And I bought some of those too. They're a long time ago. And they changed their label all the time. I don't even know if they sell Trappies anymore. There. Well, anyways, how I found out about Sriracha sauce was, well, I guess that place that makes it didn't start till '87. The Hoi Fong Sriracha sauce. But I mean, Sriracha sauce was created a long time before that, though. But I'm talking about the one brand. And the brand I was talking about, I found out about the Hoi Fong Sriracha sauce. In the 90s, after the Army, when I was in the Army, I found out about like Texas Pete and Crystal, along with just Tabasco and the other thing. I mean, my hot sauce, the world of hot sauce really opened up to me. And then it really opened up to me whenever I got the endorphin rush in 90. My sister got me some stuff, those different hot sauces in 99 or something like that, or I can't remember. Whenever in the 90s, we started going to a place called Railway Inn, which was really nice. It was a historic bar that's been open since the 50s and the 60s. Bar slash restaurant, but bar. Right next to the train tracks, and they had food all the time. The food was always good and consistent. Usually we go there for breakfast. I love getting breakfast, going to a restaurant and getting breakfast. And I found there was a new hot sauce there, what it called. So I never knew the title for a long time. I just called it. Do I have the hot sauce with the rooster and the green cap? That's what I called it. And I never knew what it's called because I don't know what this. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I finally decided to really figure out what it was. Sriracha sauce, Hoi Fong Food Sriracha sauce. And I love the flavor of it. And then, Railway Inn eventually became Brandy Tim's. And Brandy Tim's was very inconsistent with their food. And then my dad would, I'd work till, when I worked, my dad would order food, and I'd have to pick it up. And then Dad said, this isn't right, this isn't what I ordered. And he would usually be real belligerent to them on the phone and rude and stuff. And I'd have to go over there and fight with them, and it was just a hassle. It was always inconsistent, but my dad was not the best at ordering stuff, so I don't know exactly what he said to them either. Well, anyways, that got torn down and became, all that torn down, that hill got torn down and stuff like that, and it became the Family Dollar. And now this happened around 2014, 2015. So you have that. Now the documentary, I was looking for stuff, and I found Sriracha. I just found out by accident on Amazon Prime. Looking around, I mean, somebody you find these things by accident. It's a half-hour show, 33-minute show, and the guy was saying like most people all have tried Sriracha for a long time, but they don't know anything about it. It's a mystery to them. And they talked about Hoi Fong Foods, and they said he started. Well, I mean, I guess that Sriracha's been around for over 100 years in Sriracha in Thailand. This one lady invented it. And there's different versions of it, because they said that's different than the Hoi Fung one. Hoi Fung is, I think, the most famous one. And they said that the guy who made that one bought a plant, started in a small plant in California. In '87, there used to be a Waymo plant that used to make like slip and slides and hula hoops and frisbees and stuff. And he said it used to be loaded with hula hoops, and now it's loaded with hot sauce or chili. And it's like a garlic sugar and red jalapenos. That's what they usually use, because there's 3 different states. There's the green, then there's intermittent chocolate colored one, then there's the red one. And I guess they only get from one farmer. And he makes a lot of stuff. And they said like he likes keeping the prices low, and which is good on him too. Cause I think this was like $3.99 or something like that. Where I think it'd be $1.99 with regular Hoi Fung. And it's a fascinating documentary. I really like it. And you talk about how people how people are different all over, trying stuff. But it's a fascinating show. I really enjoyed the documentary. If you get a chance to see it, I give it a 10 out of 10. So what happened after I saw the show? I was so motivated to have some sriracha. I remember I bought some from Trader Joe's. I still have hot sauce that's opened up in the refrigerator. Cause I swear I never do it, but I did. I still have the Fat Cat Peri Peri sauce. I still have that Frank's stinging garlic honey bar hot sauce or whatever it is. And I mean, I swear I want to do it, but I end up doing it anyways because I wanted to try it. I was motivated seeing the sriracha. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a swig of it. Smells delicious. Cause I've had some sriracha I didn't like at all, and I know my sister bought me sriracha mayo, which I absolutely loved, and then she bought me a sriracha beer. I was so about it. Now let's try it out. That's really good. It has a combination of heat and sweet and garlic all in one. I like this. It's not as good. I don't think it's as good as a Hoi Fung. I'm good enough to give it a 8.5 out of 10. So I hope you like this sriracha video. All about sriracha. And the movie is really fascinating. I mean, there's big sriracha people. Oh, and also they had in the documentary. I think the documentary was made in 2013 or 2014, around 2013, 2014, right? And it talks about a guy lives in a college dorm. All they eat is use sriracha stuff. So much so that he decided to create for Lay's, do us a flavor contest. He was the one that created a sriracha potato chip for Lay's, which I liked, which I really liked a lot. He was the finalist. He ended up getting $50,000, which I think is really cool, but he didn't win the million. The cheesy garlic bread won the million, but I think the sriracha should have won. And then, speaking of that, I had Ellen Serum, who did like the crunchy taco ones, $1 million winner, on my make a video for me that I put on my channel before. That was really cool. You know, encouraging people to vote for the chip. So, I mean, if you want to see, so she's another celebrity on my videos and stuff like Ellen Serum, which I thought was really cool of her. So, like I said, 8.5 out of 10 for the Trader Joe's hot. I mean, it's still pretty good, because I've had some sriracha sauce from the other companies that were kind of lousy. But that's not too bad. Still, Hoi Fung sriracha is better. But, I mean, like I said, for hot sauce, it's almost interchangeable. Frank's, I mean, because I grew up on Frank's Red Hot. But, I mean, like I said, the hot sauce in the chow hall or the sriracha sauce in the 90s. So I hope you like this review, everybody. Till next time, please, take care, my legion. Yeah, gone.